I would assume that the police would want to follow up with the individual who has seen something or knows something. How does that work with the anonymity of it? I can't make that connection.
There is no connection. There is no connection. The police do not know and will not know and cannot know who the tipster is. And what Crime Stoppers has found over close to 50 years is that anonymity is critical in persuading people to provide information. Sad commentary on society, but there are too many cases where a good citizen has stepped forward, provided information, and then been a target of some kind by criminals or by just seeing there some difficulty in the community. So the founding principle of Crime Stoppers is that we want to encourage people to do the right thing and provide the information. And the quid pro quo that Crime Stoppers provides is we will keep your identity. We don't even know your identity. We keep your identity completely secret, even from ourselves. And we do that through assigning essentially case numbers to people, and we only know their case number. And then if a tip is successful and there's a reward that's been authorized, there's a mechanism to get that money to people in a completely anonymous way through different business partners in the community. So I know
So,
it sounds a bit different, but what has been discovered over decades is that anonymity provides the confidence, I guess, is one way of looking at it, to people to say, yeah, I saw this and I'd like to help, but I don't want to be involved. I can't be involved because of family, because of other kinds of circumstances. And let's be honest, we do get tips from people that are bad guys trying to get other bad guys into trouble. And those, all kidding aside, those are important
oh,
because they
they
also
are.
help the police. And if it wasn't anonymous, those bad guys wouldn't be ratting out some of their other bad guys. So it's a complex world that we live in, and but this has worked. And as I said, it's all over the world. I myself have attended conferences of the Canadian Crime Stoppers Group, the North American, and the international, and I've listened to people from as far away as Singapore talk about how important anonymity is in encouraging people to share information that they may have. And it could be as simple as, you live in a street that's got 10 houses on the street, and you see a lot of cars coming and going from a particular house. They're not always the same house, and it's unusual. It looks a bit suspicious, and so you might put a tip into that extent. The police look at that. They may have some other information about that particular street or that particular address, and they might go and do some surveillance to just have an eye for themselves. So it's just helping officers and the force decide where and how to use their resources.